Legion Tactical Cutlery.
Hold the line!
Hey everyone, how you guys doing? It's Gruggs here at Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back, troops, legionnaires, and new recruits. Listen, before we move on, a brother of the blade has fallen, the Nutty Knife guy. He is no longer with us. And I just want to give my heartfelt condolences to the family and friends of the Nutty Knife guy. This video will be dedicated to the Nutty Knife guy. All right, I hope everybody is having a decent Sunday. In front of you, you see the Condor Plan A. I promised you guys I would test this one out next, and that's what we're going to do. All right, before we get started, what are you guys carrying? What's your EDC today? Today, I am carrying a great backup knife for the Plan A. This is the Condor Ripper, and this is what I got on my hip. What do you guys got? All right, veterans, active military, as always, thank you very much for your service. Welcome to my channel. You guys have a place here. All right, Legionnaires, let's go over some quick specs. Again, this is the Condor Tool&Knife Plan A Bowie with an awesome clip point. Blade length 8.99 inch, handle length 6.51 inch. Overall length is 14.50 inch. The blade material on this one is a 1075 high carbon steel. Blade thickness is a 0.2 inch. Blade style is a clip point Bowie with a flat grind blade. Blade finish is polished. Handle material is micarta. To me, it looks green and black, but they call this a black handle. Sheath material is Kydex with a leather belt loop. The weight is 25.05 ounce. The designer is Julio, Diez, and this one is made in El Salvador. All right, let's get to work. All right, cool. Let's do a quick close-up of this blade. Check out that wicked clip point. I love clip points. One of my favorites for a Bowie. Beautiful mid-saver, flat grind with a nice little swedge over there. Very simple lines. Little handguard. The spine is nice and sharp, so it will scrape wood and a ferro rod. There is the Micarta handles. These are pinned down. They are not removable, but very well done nonetheless. Okay, everything is nice, even, and flush. Very consistent all the way around. And as you can notice, there is this flared handle towards the end, which is really nice. Okay, so it should be making for a good grip. All right, fit and finish is pretty decent on this knife. I wouldn't say it's the greatest, but it's better than a lot of knives that I have checked out and tested. Okay, it has a hole for lanyard, full tang goodness. It's a pretty sweet working tool. Okay, I love it. Let's take a look at the sheath. Kydex. Okay, you can see right here, it's got a thumb ramp, which is very nice. It's got the logo. Okay, I think this could be removed, and then you could have it in different configurations. Scout maybe, or maybe instead of having this big loop, you'll have something a little bit more simpler. You know, you could mount it vertical and have it dangle. All right, but it is removable, as is the leather loop. I think it's completely and totally adequate. It does have a drainage hole. Well, a lot of these Kydex sheaths have drainage holes. Let's just quickly pop the knife in. It fits very nice. It is a really nice package, as you guys and gals can see. And it's a pretty decent, in my opinion, budget Bowie blade. Okay, a little bit on the higher end maybe, but still pretty decent. All right, let's get started. All right, troops, real quick. It's starting to rain out here, but I'm going to keep on going. So you see that log behind that knife? That's what I'm going to be chopping through. I did not bring my baton, but I had to make a makeshift one. And I used that knife to make that one right over there. So we're good to go with a baton. All right, troops, let's see what she can do. It's a nice seasoned piece of wood that I found. Even though it's a little wet, the wood is pretty dry. Now I did decide to get a nice thick piece over here because I think the knife deserves that respect. And so far, you could see it is just chopping away at this bad boy. Sweet spot is up at the front. Okay, it is front heavy, which is nice. And she's going. Handle is very comfortable. You know, that flared end over here is really nice and pretty comparable to a Work Tough Gear Pouzon Bowie. But no problem with the chopping. The sweet spot is definitely up in the front. Although, troops, I will try my best to use the complete blade. And it's just eating away at this piece of wood, which is good. You can see all the chunks. Nice. Whoa, this one definitely got in there good. Okay. There we go. All right, let's see how well she does without the lanyard. So I'll just keep it wrapped around my pinky for now. Very nice. As you can see, it's making some decent work out of this log. And it's just eating away. And it's definitely a nice seasoned piece. So I definitely picked something pretty decent, which is great for testing. So make sure that you guys get a good look on camera. Now it's pretty hot and muggy, so I am pacing myself, troops, and I am trying to let the blade do the work without me putting in too much effort here. The handle is very good. With the gloves, it's better. You definitely got a nice grip, you know, no slippage, no problems. And again, that flared end is fantastic. Let's keep going. Definitely a nice knife to have around the camp, in my opinion. Look at the way that's just chewing up that wood, man. Nice. Very nice. It's definitely biting in because sometimes that blade just gets stuck in there. So just checking the blade real quick. Nothing yet. Good. We're good to go. There's a nice chunk right there. Just concentrating, troops, over here. Pacing myself. This is definitely a knife you don't have to, you know, really swing at real hard. You just let the blade do the work. And that's what I'm trying to do, using the front part again. A very nice sweet spot. Now I've seen many videos on the Plan A, and I know for a fact it's a capable knife. There's quite a few content creators who mentioned it's one of their favorite knives, and I don't blame them. And at a great price too, you know? Like, I think you could pick these up for like 150 bucks, maybe less. There we go. I just cut up some of the lanyard. How funny. Look at that. All right, we'll just leave it there. Definitely don't need it. That handle is doing quite well, and I've got my whole hand. I'm using my whole hand to do the chopping, so I don't have to, get a lot of leverage all the way at the end. So the whole hand, utilizing the whole handle of this knife is fantastic. Let's keep going. Oh, big chunk just came out. I'll take it. We're almost there. Wow, you could see I must have hit that same spot at least 3 or 4 times. Definitely doing a hell of a job. Fantastic. Sure that you guys get a good view. All right, here's a nice piece that we could chunk off. Again, using the very forward part of the blade. All right, it is a hot, muggy, rainy day today, troops. So another good test to see how this works out in different type of weather. So far, so good. We're almost through, troops. We're almost through. There's going to be a breakthrough soon. Just finding the weak spots in the wood and attacking those areas. Frontal assault. I don't know if anybody out there has this knife or not, but definitely worth having it in your collection, even if you're not going to use it. I think it's one of the baddest ass looking knives on the planet. Okay, we're almost there. We are almost there. It's digging. It's definitely digging in now. There we go. Nice job, plan A. All right, troops, let's do some batoning. I'm going to use the whole blade right up to the guard right there. Cut this sucker right in half. See how this new baton holds up. Nice wedge, nice split, as you can see. There we go. Very nice. Let's remove this piece. Let's use this smaller piece to make hopefully some feather sticks. Let's see if I can make this in thirds. Nice. Okay, we've got a nice piece right over here. Let's keep going. Okay, doing a little prying, which I think is a fair test. All right, you can see it's doing some short work of this piece of wood. Let's keep batoning. Edge looks okay. Everything looks straight. No issues. Let's turn this around. Let's make another third out of this maybe. Great, no problem. Just keeping these up there so you guys could see everything. Let's see if we can make this a little bit smaller. Again, using the whole blade. Very nice. Good control. Plus this piece of wood is pretty dry too, so that's helping out. Oh, good one. We got some kind of a knot, so let's see. Let's see. I think the blade is bending a little bit. You can see that? Kind of bend a little bit, but we're going to go right through. Let's see what happens. All right, cool. And straight again. All right, great. This is good. Look at all that wood that we processed. That's pretty decent. Let's see if I can make this nice and small now. Nice thin piece. Yeah, fantastic. All right, cool. All right, troops, got a couple of nice thin pieces over here that I processed with the knife. Let's see what kind of work we could do with this. Now I'm going to choke up right up to the handle over here with the guard. Let's see. All right, definitely making curls. Let's get this out of the way. Let's do the individual curls first, and as you can see, it's doing it, which is good. A little hard to choke up. Not as easy as some other knives. If this had a choil, this would be great. Just get this out of the way. Definitely biting in. It's just that it's a little bit awkward without a choil. I'm not sure why I'm having so much problem, but if I get the right angle, should be able to make some nice curls. As you can see that's a nice little curl right there. All right, still a nice little pile to start up a fire. Okay, now let me see if I can make you guys a decent feather stick. Yeah, doing the job. Doing the job, still sharp after all that batoning. Pretty good. Definitely a tough blade so far. It's solid. You know, it's a solid, definitely a solid clip point blade. This be a nice hunting blade. You know, maybe a pig sticker. Definitely do some work out there. That's for sure. That. Okay, check it out. Excellent. All right, troops. As you can see, starting to get a little wet over here. So I have this nice little pile of wood that I used to make to start a fire. All right, and as you can see, no problem making the curls. I want to use the spine. See if I can get a little fluff. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, definitely a beautiful spine. I could definitely smell the resin. It's pretty phenomenal. Look at that. Wow, that's a great spine. Okay, let's make some little curls out of it also. Now it's kind of wet over here. I don't want to do a Legion light up for the Nutty Knife guy, but we'll see how it works out. But so far, this knife has done everything I asked, and it's doing just fine, you know. And I know that this knife has been proven. There's a lot of content creators out there who have tested out this knife, and they love it, but I just haven't. And, you know, I want to also shout out Donovan, too, because the brother of the blade was showing off his Condors, and one of them was this Plan A, and I was like, well, you know what? It's time. It's time to test her out. Okay, no problem. Getting some nice little curls. All right, let's see. It's pretty nice. Okay, we got some nice shavings. Again, the spine is no joke. Let me see if I can get this up close. Okay, you can see that it is making some shavings. So that's pretty cool. And you know what I'll do is I will keep on making some shavings off camera. Maybe the rain will let up a little bit, and we could do a Legion light up, okay? All right, troops, it's kind of hot, wet, and muggy. It's still kind of raining a little bit. Let's see what I could do over here. So what I'm going to do is do Blackie's technique. Since this is such a short ferro rod, this is, by the way, from Work Tough Gear. And let's see. Get it closer. So the spine is definitely sparking the ferro rod. Now it's just a matter of lighting up the fat wood, which I have no doubt will eventually happen. There we go. All right. We're lighting up. There she goes, troops. This, ladies and gentlemen, Legionnaires, is in honor of the Nutty Knife guy. Again, condolences to the family. And I hope that he is watching you all right now and protecting you. There's a nice little feather stick light up for the honor. Rest in peace, sir.
Legionnaires!
God bless. All right, Legionnaires, as good as any other knife that I have tested out on this channel. Really good. This is a fine knife. All right, and anybody would be happy to have something like this on their person, you know. No doubt that this could be a great hunting knife. It's tough. It's badass. As you can see, I made a makeshift baton. I just did that today. Okay. In the background, you see the log that I chopped. Not only did I chop, I batoned that in half. And you see that long vertical part of the wood right there. To the right of that is some fat wood that I did a Legion light up for the Nutty Knife guy. Some feather sticks. Okay. Individual curls, and to the left, right underneath the handle, you'll see all the wood that I processed with this. This is a perfect camp knife. I have no doubt that you could cut up vegetables, meats for stews, camp environment, etc. All right, troops, Legionnaires, and new recruits. Listen, guys and gals, it's hot, it's sticky, it's muggy. I wish I want to do some more testing, but I'm done. I need some AC. So, thank you very much for taking the time to check out this channel. Again, my deepest condolences to the Nutty Knife Guy's family. I hope you guys find peace. And I want to bring awareness to everybody. Hashtag 22 a day. Hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans and active military that once they get out of the service, they do find a lot of challenges. Unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. So at the end of this video will be some slides that you could pause on. Also, I will put it in the comment section and in the description section. Phone numbers, websites, and links to all of these places that you guys and gals could seek some help. Also, there is a heartfelt message from Martin Miller. He is a Legionnaire of this channel, and he was a Vietnam veteran from 66 to 69. He has a heartfelt message for you guys and gals having this trouble. Please seek the help that you guys have earned and deserved. All right, troops, Legionnaires, and new recruits, I am out of here. I'm getting into AC because I am done. At the ready, troops. Hold the line. Take care.
Legionnaires!